Hi, and welcome to this full moon in Capricorn yoga flow. The goal today is to honor the hardworking, earthy Capricornian energy, as well as build strength through deliberate and mindful movement. Let's get started. We're going to begin cross-legged. Find yourself in a comfortable seat. You can also do child's pose if that's what you're feeling like today, if that's where your energy is at. When you wiggle your body and eventually find stillness, you may soften your gaze or gently close your eyes. Bow your head a little bit and find length through the spine. Let's take a deep breath in together through our nose. Sigh it out through your mouth. Let's do 2 more of these. Leave everything behind. Even someone with strong Capricorn placements deserves a moment of peace and rest. Eventually begin to breathe normally through your nose. Notice any physical sensations you may be feeling. Perhaps the pressure of your palms on your knees or your body pressing into the ground. Shift your awareness to the sounds around you. I am practicing in Central Park, so there will be hopefully more bird sounds than the city sounds. And I have a question for you. The full moon always comes 6 months after the new moon. And so what is shifting? What needs a release, attention, and tenderness in your life that you may have started in January this year? And if nothing comes to mind, that's okay. It might hit you while you're taking a shower, you never know. My affirmation for you today is, I honor my progress. Capricorn is so focused on achievement, the next mountain to climb, the next hill to get to. But the full moon asks you to honor how far you've come. It has a lot of tense energy in the mix, so we're going to try to address the frustrating energy that the full moon may bring with slow, steady, and deliberate movements. Bring your palms together. Let's begin with an Om. We're going to breathe in together. Notice the vibration in your throat of the eternal cosmic sound. And then gently open your eyes, allow your palms to come down, and let's actually stretch our legs for a minute here. Capricorn rules the knees, the bones and joints, so we're going to warm up our feet a little bit. Let's breathe in, flex the toes, breathe out, round, breathe in, flex, out. Eventually shifting into the entire foot, breathing in, flexing, breathing out, stretching, in, out. Go at your own speed. I feel like sometimes I speed up. Eventually when you flex, breathe in, breathe out, begin to circle to the right. I did something to my foot, my left foot. So definitely enjoying this. Switch directions, circle another way. And go as far as you'd like. Maybe you're feeling Maybe you're feeling quite stuck this morning. Separate your feet about hip width apart and let's wiggle our kneecaps. And by wiggle, I mean shift them side to side. Just as much as you can. Then let those go. Breathe in, flex your legs so your feet, your heels lift off a little bit. And let go. Breathe in, flex. Breathe out, release. I hear crackles. Breathe in, flex. And breathe out, release. Bring your legs together into a butterfly for a second. Your feet come together and you interlace your fingertips over your toes and flutter your legs a little bit for a moment here. Eventually, bring the left palm behind you. Push the right knee with your right palm. Try to make sure your left leg doesn't come up like crazy. Try to keep it grounded as possible. And switch sides. Now left palm presses into the left leg. I'm just realizing I'm a little bit on a slope here, so that would be fun. Cross your legs and come forward on all fours into a tabletop. I'm gonna adjust my microphone real quick. Just a minute. Okay, great job. In a tabletop, you are letting your feet relax. You're placing your hands under your shoulders, your knees are under your hips. Breathe in, arch your spine, look up for cow. Breathe out, round for cat. Remember to move slowly and intentionally. Feel the movement through every vertebra of your body. The energy of the full moon, as mentioned, has quite a frustrating signature to it. And the answer is usually to not push harder, but actually take a beat and figure out your next steps. Return to the neutral position. Breathe in, extend your right leg and maybe shift back to front, continuing to warm up your joints and your knees. Great job. Pause, trying to bring your foot to the ground. It's not going to make it there, but one may try. And remember at all points throughout the day today, this intention of honoring your progress, no matter where you are. Breathe in, bring your right leg up. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, extend your left arm so that the leg and the arm are in a straight line. You may need to adjust. I feel like I tend to lift my leg really far up. Breathe in, lift a little higher. Breathe out, bring everything down. Switch sides. Left leg extends, move front to back, trying to bring your left heel to the ground. Move slowly. Find a point of focus in between your palms. No need to force anything here. Pause, trying to bring the heel to the ground. And then breathe in, return to center. Breathe out here. Breathe in, lift your leg and your arm. Again, maybe adjust. Try to make sure that they are in a straight line. Flex your left foot. Plug your shoulder so it's not hiked up, so it's all in a straight line. Breathe in, come a little higher. Breathe out. Bring everything down. Let's take a beat and rest in child's pose for a minute. Not a minute, probably a couple of breaths, but you're sitting sitting on your heels as close as you can make it, and your arms extend, or your arms can be by your sides and your forehead comes to the ground, whatever is comfortable. There's a way to make this a more active posture, and that would be walking your arms a little bit forward, perhaps lifting up on your fingertips, feeling the stretch through your arms. Great job. Let's come up. Bring your hands slightly forward, not under your shoulders anymore, but just slightly forward. Curl your toes. And with a breath in, begin to lift yourself up, coming into down dog. Pedal your heels. Doing great. Eventually finding stillness here as well, trying to bring the heels to the ground, but remembering to honor your body. We have different bodies sometimes, and for someone, based on even their genetics, they can be able to do certain things that maybe you can't or you cannot yet. So honor yourself where you are. Breathe in, bring your right leg up for three-legged dog. Breathe out, step it in between your palms. If it takes you a couple of steps, that's okay. Ground your back knee, uncurl your toes, and breathe in, come up here for a second. Arch your spine. And breathe out, bring your palms down, step your foot back, of course first curling your toes. Come back, switch sides, breathe in, left leg comes up, three-legged dog. Breathe out, step it in between the palms, ground the back knee. Breathe in, come up, low lunge, and breathe out, bring yourself back down. Step the left leg back to meet the right for down dog. Pause, feel the stretch through the backs of your legs. Try to bring the chest in between your hands, closer to your legs, and then begin to walk yourself forward, trying to keep the legs as straight as you can make it. When you get here, breathe in, come halfway, straightening your spine, perhaps getting your spine parallel to the ground. And breathe out, fold all the way, bend the knees so the chest come closer to the knees. You may grab your elbows and rock side to side, shaking any unresolved tension off. Maybe you actually make the motion of shaking it off. Great job. Breathe in, begin to roll yourself up to stand slowly and carefully. Great job. Perhaps pedal through your heels a little bit here. Breathe in, bring the arms up above your head. Grab your left wrist with the right palm and pull it gently and tilt to the right. Breathe in, return to center, switch sides. Left hand grabs the right wrist. Breathe in. Breathe out, tilt to the left. Great job. Come to middle. Allow your hands to come by your sides and pause here for a second. This is our mountain pose, and Capricorn is known as the goat, the sea goat, but goat nonetheless, and goats are really good at climbing steep surfaces. So even with this full moon, while you're honoring your progress, you may be already thinking about the future, about your next steps, your next projects. But I again invite you to honor where you are today, both with your body and with your accomplishments. We can be so impatient, myself included, with the goals we set for ourselves. So it really serves to slow down sometimes. Breathe in, bring the arms by your sides. Breathe out, fold forward. Trying to bring your chest as close to the knees as you can. It's okay if it doesn't happen. Breathe in, halfway lift, palms on the shins or fingertips on the ground. And then plant the palms and step your feet back so that you end up in a plank. The moment of strength. Push equally through every finger in your palm. Your toes are on the ground, grounded. Your heels are pointing backwards. The feet are flexed, obviously. You can also do this on your knees. Again, honor your progress. So we're only here for a couple of breaths. Maybe it's been a couple of breaths, but a couple of breaths more. Pull your belly in. Activate your core. Feel the shakes. Those are the strength. Breathe in and breathe out. Come all the way down. Slowly, 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 slowly. Okay, great job. Keep your hands where they are. Breathe in, lift up, cobra. And then breathe out, come into down dog. So this is your option number one. As we keep progressing through these postures, you always have the option of coming all the way down and then doing cobra. Find your drishti, looking at your feet, looking towards your knees, or looking towards your belly button. Breathe in. Let's breathe out. Let's do one where we breathe out through our mouth again to release any stress and tension. Breathe in. And walk yourself or step, jump forward. Breathing in, coming halfway. Breathing out, folding. Maybe trying to keep your legs a little straighter this time. And breathe in, roll yourself all the way up. Great job. Breathe in again, bring your palms by your sides. Meet them and allow them to guide you down into a forward fold. Breathe in, come halfway, straightening the spine. Breathe out, legs come back, and you are in another plank. We're going to be here for 5 breaths. And honor where you are. If you don't feel like doing a plank, come into child pose. That is totally fine at any point. But again, check that your belly is pulled in, your core is active. If you're feeling a little bit shaky, that's okay. You're building strength. Last breath, in, out. And from here, again, you can come all the way down and into cobra, or you can push yourself slightly forward, bend your elbows halfway, and then flow yourself through, stretching through your feet, lifting up for up dog. In up dog, your upper hips are lifted off the ground. Even your knees are lifted off the ground. So let's breathe in here and breathe out. Roll through your feet, come into down dog. So now you have 2 options. Coming all the way down and cobra, where your hip points are on the ground, or you're coming halfway and rolling through for up dog. We do end up in down dog eventually, so every road leads to down dog. Great job. Breathe in. Breathe out, and again, walk, step, jump, forward. Breathing in, coming halfway. Breathe out, forward fold. And be gentle with yourself. If you need to bend your knees to bring your chest towards them, that's perfectly fine. Breathe in, come up. Great job. Okay, so come again, sort of stay in the front of your mat, allow yourself a decent amount of space. I feel like I always tend to kind of shift really close to my mat, so I'm going to give myself a little bit more space. Your feet are very close. You may separate them hip width apart or may actually glue them together. I am going to glue mine together. And we're going to breathe in, come down, bring our fingertips brushing against the mat, and stretch the arms while sitting back into a chair. So pause here. Feel the strength through your legs. Keeping your feet together allows you to press your inner thighs together, which gives you more strength. Sit a little lower. We're moving slowly, but we are burning, burning, creating the burn in our thighs. Sit a little lower and a little lower. Let's do 3 more breaths here. Slow breaths, no need to rush. 2 more. And last one. Eventually, straighten the legs, fold over your knees. How nice does this forward fold feel? Breathe in halfway, breathe out, step back. And either come all the way down, cobra, or halfway chaturanga. And then we'll meet in down dog. From down dog, breathe in, bring your right leg up. Breathe out, step it in between the palms. Ground your left heel so that the right foot and the left heel are in the straight line. And leading with your left arm, well, back up. So we are here with our right foot in line with the left heel. We're actually going to bring both of our arms up for warrior 1. I was going to skip a step. Warrior 1, your chest is facing the short edge of your mat. And then your left hand comes behind you, your right arm strengthens, so arms are in a straight line. You're looking past your middle right finger for warrior 2. Feel the strength through your legs. Push equally through both feet, even through the outer edge of your left foot. Breathe in, come slightly forward, flip your palm. Breathe out, come back for reverse warrior. And then we are coming forward, either right elbow resting on the right knee, left hand extended, or right elbow resting inside your left foot. Right hand is extended. You're trying to create a straight line through your body, sort of straight line from the tips of your fingers to the left side of your foot. Great job here. Breathe in, come up, warrior 2. Breathe out, breathe in, warrior 1. And bring yourself through a chaturanga all the way down, cobra, or chaturanga, up dog. And then down dog. From down dog, we're going to again step the right foot in between the palms and keep your back heel as it is lifted and breathe in, come all the way up. If you wiggle, if you wobble, that's okay. So we are in a high lunge now. We did low lunge a little bit earlier. Now we are in a high lunge, trying to open our hips. Breathe in here. Breathe out, bring your left hand inside the right foot, left hand down, and your right hand comes up and you are in a twist. Again, look towards your fingertips, your powerful fingertips that write important emails, send important messages, help get you where you're going. Bring your right hand down, step the left foot slightly closer, so it's maybe a couple of feet apart for pyramid. When you bring your foot slightly closer, make sure that it's kind of 45 degrees, pointing towards the upper left corner of your mat, and fold yourself over your front leg. Both legs are straight. Eventually, back foot meets the front. Fold, half lift, and come through a chair again, a short chair this time. Breathe in, breathe out, lift off. We're gonna do a little tree intermission here. So your right foot goes first. Either you just lift your heel and rest the heel on the left shin, or you bring the foot a little bit fuller so the entire foot is on your left shin, or you guide yourself with the help of your right hand and you stamp it. You stamp your right foot inside your left thigh. And pausing here, pushing with the right foot and pressing with the left thigh. Hands are in a prayer, or you can grow your branches. Moving through maybe challenging postures, maybe you are losing your balance, with grace and compassion for yourself and for where you are. And eventually let that go. We are still at the front of the mat. We're going to breathe in and come into our chair. We were here before. You can sit a little lower again. And remember that your feet are together, so your legs are together as a single thigh, single strong leg. We're going to begin to slowly pulse here, coming lower, lifting a little bit up, but not all the way. Keep going. As slow as you would like. Maybe you come almost close to your heels and then you come up. Challenge yourself a little bit. Great job. Eventually pause at the lowest point. Let's take 2 breaths here together. I'm shaking. I hope you are too. One more breath. And straighten the legs, fold over. Great job. Breathe in halfway, and breathe out, step back. Again, your options here, chaturanga or cobra. Maybe something in the middle. Maybe you try, but something weird happens. Breathe in, left leg comes up. Breathe out, step it in between your hands. Pivot your back foot so the heel and the foot are in the same straight line. And breathe in, come up, warrior 1. Chest is facing the short edge of the mat. Sort of pivot it so you're not looking to the right. So breathe in warrior 1, breathe out, open your arms. Arms are parallel to the ground, you're looking past your middle left finger. Breathe in, come forward, flip the palm, breathe out, reverse your warrior. Breathe in here, and breathe out, extended side angle. Left elbow rests on the left thigh, or maybe left hand is inside your left thigh. And you're trying to create a straight line from the tips of your toes to the outer edge of your foot. Breathe in, return into warrior 2. Breathe out here, breathe in, warrior 1. And then palms to the ground, back foot comes, the foot enters plank. You're in a plank, and then you're coming down whichever way you prefer. We will meet in down dog. Take a breath here. Breathe out. Step your left foot in between your palms and come all the way up. Arms up. Warrior, not warrior, high lunge. Great job. Pause. Strong legs, feel the strength through your legs. Breathe in and breathe out. Right hand comes to the ground. Left arm extends and you're looking towards your left fingertips if you can, or you're just looking to the left. That works. But I find that looking towards the left fingertips helps me open my chest a little bit more. Great job. Bring the top arm close to the ground and then step the back foot closer so it's about 2 feet apart. Both legs are straight and you're folding over your front leg. Great job. No rush. We're not rushing here. Okay, step the back foot to meet the front. Breathe in, come halfway for a lift. Breathe out, fold forward. And then again, coming through a chair, breathing in. Breathe out, straighten. And let's do our tree on the other side. So we're going to take our left foot this time. Again, your options are heel, foot on the shin, or foot on their thigh. And your hands are in a prayer. Maybe start with the hands in a prayer. I feel like doing it in nature. You can also extend your arms. Doing it in nature provides a certain different kind of challenge because you don't have a straight floor underneath you. It is different here. But again, keep pushing through the foot and through the thigh. That kind of helps create more balance, I think. Ooh. Okay. Eventually allow your left foot to step by your side and you are in a wide-legged stance. Walk your heels a little bit out, your toes a little bit in. Breathe in, puff your chest, open your chest. Breathe out, fold forward. And again, here we want to, I'm just gonna adjust myself on the mat. Here we want to honor, bring your palms to the ground if that is helpful. And yeah, fold all the way, trying to bring the crown of your head to the ground. It's okay if it doesn't make it. Honoring yourself where you are. You may choose to separate your feet a little wider, and that can help you bring the crown of the head to the ground for a little perspective shift. But you shouldn't feel anything uncomfortable in your legs or anywhere else. And your hands are in line with your feet, helping you get stable. So breathe in, come halfway, bring your palms under your chest. Breathe in here, breathe out. And then breathe in, come up. Again, maybe hands on your waist. Bring your feet a little bit closer together. And this time around, we're going to bring the heels in and the toes out. We're going to breathe in and sit down into a goddess squat, trying to bring the thighs parallel to the ground. Your arms are in a goalpost position. Strong legs, strong knees, strong joints. Sit a little lower. And then breathe in, extend everything for a star. Yay! We're going to do this once more. Again, bring the hands to your waist. Spin your feet so your toes are in, your heels are slightly out. Breathe in, open the chest. Breathe out, fold forward. Hands can come to the ground or you can keep them on your waist if that feels good for you. Again, no need to force anything. Like I said, you can walk the feet and bring the crown of the head to the ground, or you can just stay here and honor yourself where you are. Aspiring for more, but not forcing. This is our full moon process. We are honoring where we are, changing perspective, maybe with a forward fold, Let's breathe in, come halfway, breathe out here. Breathe in, lift all the way. Spin your heels in, toes out. And breathe in, breathe out, actually. Sit in goddess. So, and then the second step would be placing grounded effort, right? Sit a little lower, try to bring your hips parallel to the ground. So first we have to release, and so we fold over our legs. Then we put focused effort in, and we sit in a goddess squat, which makes my legs shake, but it's okay. And then finally we breathe in and stretch everything out, and we honor our progress. We celebrate all the achievements by being stars. Okay, relax your hands, bring them to your waist, and heel toe, your feet together until they're slightly wider than the hips, and you can bring yourself down into Malasana. Push your elbows into your thighs, opening the hips. You do have the option here, if you really wanted to play with the crow. For that, you will sort of stay in the, you know, you're in Malasana, then you bring your hands to the ground and you shift forward and you begin to allow, you can either bring your knees inside your underarms, or you can allow your thighs, so I guess your knees, to rest on your elbows, and you're coming a little bit forward and trying to lift one foot, maybe both feet, maybe no feet. It's not a requirement here. You can just sit perfectly fine to just rest in Malasana. Just enjoying the sights and the view. Eventually, plop yourself all the way down, extend your legs, breathe in, stretch, stretch, stretch. Bring your feet together and breathe out, fold over your legs. Bringing yourself out of any stress or tension. Every breath expands you. Every breath out allows you to fold a little deeper. And it's okay if you need to keep your legs slightly bent, especially if you're feeling like you tend to hyperextend anything, then just keep them bent. Breathe in, come up. Let's bend our right foot, and we're going to bring the left arm to wrap over the right foot, or the left elbow sort of on the outside of the right foot, and our right hand is behind us, and we're looking behind, flexing the front foot, pausing here. And then allow your knee to open up. Your heel is sort of pushing inside the left thigh. Breathe in here, lift your arms up. Breathe out, fold over the left leg. Janu Shirshasana, one-legged forward fold. Trying again to bring your chest as close to the leg as possible, but it's okay if you're here. Honor your progress. Breathe in, come up. Extend your right leg. Let's bend the left leg this time. And again, you just wrap yourself, or you bring your elbow to the outside of the right knee. Your left hand is behind you. Your front foot is flexed. And you're looking back. perhaps it's time to say something nice to yourself. And then allow the left leg just sort of lie by your side. Breathe in, stretch through your spine, breathe out, fold forward as far as your body allows you today. It will be different for everyone. It will be different based on the time of day you're practicing. You can interlace your fingers. You can kiss your leg, kiss your knee. Say thank you for all the great things that they do for you. And then eventually breathe in, come up, and let's lie all the way down. Sweet surrender. Okay, figure four, your right foot is resting on the left knee, and you're bringing the whole shape towards your face. You know what a figure four is, right? Hopefully you do. Basically, you start by bending your left leg, and then your right heel comes to the left upper thigh, and you are creating two triangles. And so your right elbow is pushing the right leg open. Both feet are flexed. Great job. Let's switch sides. Now you're bending your right leg and your left heel is resting on the right knee, and you're bringing the whole shape towards your chest, pushing your left leg with your left elbow, flexing both feet, maybe rocking side to side, whatever feels good for you here. As we cool down and wrap up this beautiful practice. Bring both legs to your chest, squeeze, breathe in, come up. I like to kiss my knees here, you may know it already. Relax, and then grab the outer edges of your feet for a happy baby. Rocking side to side, maybe drawing one knee to the ground and the other. I'm on the slope, so it's funny. It's much easier to bring my right knee to the ground than the left. And let's wrap up with a twist. Bring your heels, bring your knees. So start by bringing your heels to the ground. Your legs are bent. Shift your hips slightly to the left and bring your legs to the right. You can keep your hands on your chest, or you can open them up fully, or you can open them in a goalpost shape again. And you're looking to the left, maybe closing your eyes. Breathe in, come to center. Walk your hips more to the right this time and bring the legs to the left. And then you're looking towards the right. Again, your arm options are there. Bringing your left hand on top of your right leg can also be helpful for drawing it closer to the ground, but just choose what works for you. Eventually, gently bring yourself to center and extend your legs. Allowing your legs to splay out, your arms are by your sides, and close your eyes for a final resting pose. Shavasana. Shavasana. Imagine the full moon shining down on you and glittering your body with success, abundance, and fulfillment. Knowing that success, abundance, and fulfillment are possible. But it all starts today, in this moment, by honoring how far you've come. You're welcome to stay here as long as you would like. Otherwise, begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. Bring yourself to the right, and then eventually push yourself to come all the way up, cross your legs, and return to a seated posture we began this practice with. Bring your palms together in front of your chest. Let's wrap up as we started with one Om. We're going to breathe in together and breathe out for Om. So let's breathe in. Rub your hands together until you feel the warmth. Lay your hands all over your body to protect your beautiful, kind, and also strong energy. Make sure you're protecting your spine as well, and then rub your palms together once again. Bring them to your eyes. Blink your eyes inside your palms a couple of times, and then allow your palms to come down while you're observing them. Thank you so much for practicing with me. I hope you found this flow useful. Please leave a comment, a like, subscribe, or share it with someone who can benefit from honoring the full moon in Capricorn. I'll talk to you soon.